Okay, I went with the feeler gauge and checked all the ring grooves. If I make all the rings at 60 thou, I should be able to lap them to fit all of the ring grooves. So I changed I swapped over from the 5C collet to the 3-jaw chuck on my lathe. Got the cast iron loaded, and we're about ready to start here. Put the numbers on the back of my lathe there, so I know so I know what the numbers are doing. I'm not going to say so I know what I'm doing. Okay, trying to get you in a spot where I can control the controls and everything. Get to the controls. All right, so I got a little bit of a spud left on there. I don't know what size that is. Use it, so it's too small. So I'll just face it off. Find the tool here and turning cast iron or milling cast iron. It's both messy. Okay, start turning the OD now. So, let's see how far back do I want to turn it. So I've got 4 rings at 60, which would be 24, 240, and 4. I've got 4 part off blades, so and they're 50 thou, so that's another 200, so 440. I'm gonna go half an inch. I want to make a couple extra though. I'll go 600 thou. I hate wasting cast iron because it's, you know, by the time you order it and pay shipping, it gets to be a little spendy. So try to be conservative on it. Cut right there. I'm going to set my travel dial, and I'm going to go 600 thou. I'm going to go 600 thou after I set my travel dial. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a mic. I know we're not close even. Because I think this is over 1 inch. I gotta look. Maybe I have some 750. I don't think I do. No. I have bigger stuff, but I don't have any smaller stuff. It's kind of a waste, but. Should have ordered some 750. So we're at 950. A couple hundred thou to go. So we'll take 100. be 850 now. And then we'll go another 100, and that'll get us really close. I'm gonna go 80. Then I'll work on the inside, the ID. Now we're going to switch over to the ID. And what I'm going to do is center drill and then drill. And then we'll take a boring bar after it. Get the center drill out. And now let's start with a 3/8 drill. We got to go up to 625, 5/8 diameter on the inside, if I did my calculations correctly. And we're going to go 600 deep here. Uh-oh. I never did find my chuck key. I better check where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's 6 there. Yeah, I wish I could find that chuck key. I'm gonna have to order a chuck key the way it looks. It's the only one I had for it. So now what I'm going to do is take a 1/2 inch boring end mill. This one is a 450. This is a 450 boring end mill. I'm going to go in there with that. And I'm going to slow my RPM down. Right now I'm running at 800. I'm going to drop that down to 600. 600. And get some lube on that. Set my hit to 0. Come up, touch, lock, back it off, and here we go. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So we went 600 with a 1/2 inch boring end mill. I don't believe I have anything bigger than that other than that 9/16. I'm not, or yeah, 9/16. I'm not going to use that. So I guess we're going to bore from here out and bore it up to 625. So I'm going to get a decent flat bottom boring end mill. Not this one. This one's I need one that's got can go to a flat bottom. This one can't go to a flat bottom. I think I'll take this one. This is a homemade boring bar. It's actually an old router end mill that I ground down and ground the end on it, and hand ground this end. So, but yeah, it's served me a lot of years. Believe it or not, that's the second life of that end mill. The end mill was crunched on the end, and it was a trash canner that I saved. I was pretty good at dumpster diving, I guess. Give it everything I could find, the second life if I could. And like I say, this boring bar has served me well, so for the little bit of effort that I put into it, because they had the equipment to plunge grind that carbide and with coolant and everything, so I went ahead and did it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go in and touch off, and we finished up at 450, so I can take it at least a 50 thou cut. Okay, there I touch. Actually, what I'm going to do is go 40 thou cut. I'm going to stick some loop in there. And we're going to go 600 thou. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to get a snap gauge. See where I'm at. I'll go get my snap gauges and see. First thing, I think the air, I have to give it a little, just a little bit there. All right, snap gauges. And we'll see where we're at. We should be around. Oh, can't get it in there because we're not at half inch yet. Well, I'll just quick give it a little. Yeah, we're at just under 500. Another 40 coming out. 10, 20, 30, 40. Little coop. Should be able to get that snap gauge in there now. I hate to blow that stuff around too much. Alright, let's see. I did grab the right snap gauge, didn't I? Oh yeah. Yes, I did. Alright. One time through. And checker. Let's see what we got. We're looking for 625. No, we're looking for 631. $631 is what we're looking for, and we're at we're at 531. Imagine that. We are 100th away. I'm gonna go another 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Just going to make sure I'm repeating here. It should be... Okay, we're at 575 right now. Did I do that right? Just double checking here. Yep, 575. Trying to pull some of that crap out of there now. That didn't work. I thought maybe if I went real slow, it would. Oh man, that hurts. Okay. Should be around 605. Actually, we're 607. So we got 5, 10, 15. I've got 20, about 24 thou to go. Right? I'll go 20. 20 and we'll see where we're at. I'm cautious, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wish I had a little brush to brush them out of there. I hate blowing on that. It hurts my ears when that whistles like that. We are at 627 right now, so it's 4 thou. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All right, that should be it. I'll just double check, make sure. I actually wanna, on the snap gauge, I wanna go to 631 and like 6/10, and that would be nominal. And yeah, I'm a little bit over, but that's okay. That'll be fine. Now, the outside. Gotta do the outside. And where did I leave that at? Not sure where I left off at here. And we want to go to 756 yards. You got 25, about 28 thousandths to go. So I'm gonna go over there and touch. And I'll take 10 and see where we're at. Take 10 and see where I'm at. $656. Okay, so we got 5, 10. We've got about 15 thousandths. I'm going to take another 10. We got 2, just a couple thou to go here. Just gonna take a couple more. And I'm gonna call it good. Leastways, I think I'm gonna call it good. Just check. Yep, that's almost perfect. I got lucky. All right, part off time. I'm going to use my thin part off blade, which is 50 thou. And before I even do it, I'm going to go and I'm going to sharpen it so that it's nice, got a nice new edge on it. Take a second. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, you got a nice sharp edge now. So, I want to touch and go 110 each time. Right? Touch. Yeah, because it would be 50 and then. Yep. I'm going to get a piece of paper. Because I want to be right on, touching right on this time. I don't want to be guessing that if I'm touched or not. Just take a piece of paper and put it in on the between the part and the blade. Well, come on now. Cooperate. Oh, turn my blade in a little more. No wonder I was going right by it. Right there. So I'm going to zero that. Zero this. Move away. Back out. Now I can go in 110. And then part that off. Before I do that, I am going to take if I can find one or thing here for the pin in my chuck. Move the pin in there until it touches and then back up just a little bit. Just going to catch. That's just going to catch the ring. So I just put that pin in there. So when I part it off, the ring is not going to fall down. It's just going to be hanging on there. So here we go. One, go 110. Okay, I took some 600 grit wet dry paper and ran it over each one lightly just to knock everything off, or knock the little burrs and chunk off. And we're at the mill here. We're going to set it up to with a slitting saw and break them. So here's my slitting saw. It's a jeweler's saw is what it is. And I believe that's a 3/4. Take out that collet. Put this collet in. Yep. And the first thing we're going to do is determine the height that we're going to be set at. And put that in there. Okay. So what I have is a parallel here. And two of these together are just over the parallel width. So we'll just put the parallel in there, and we're going to come down with this cutter and touch the top of that parallel, hopefully. Oh, if I raise her up, wish I had a power knee. So I'll have to get that. Okay. And we'll come down and we're going to come over and we're going to touch the top of that jeweler's saw to to the top of that parallel. Actually, I'm going to open the vice jaw up here. It'll be a little bit easier. I'm going to lower you down. You can't see from up there. So I'm just going to get the top of the vice jaw, or the parallel. I'm just sliding it back and forth until it touches. Got to be getting close. Right there. Oop. Right there. Alright, so now when we set these in here, we know they're 756. So take 756, divide it in half. 378. So we're going to have to drop at 378 thousandths minus 10 thou for half of that. So we're going to drop the knee. Did I lock the quill? Okay, so we're going to drop the quill, or drop the knee 378 thousandths. 1, 2, 3, 50, 60, 70, 8. That should put us on center line. And the center of the slitting saw to the center of the should. I'm going to move over here and take this light off for now. So that hopefully that will help you see what's going on. So now I'm going to just set. Doesn't matter, you know, how far I got that out as long as it doesn't hit the arbor. But I'll set 2 of them in there. And I have to set them so that they hang out so that I can get the slitting saw all the way through. Yet clamp them. So we'll just want them just protruding far enough, and I'm going to clamp them, and I'm going to push the, well, maybe I ain't going to push the parallel clamped at the exact same time, because the rings are clamped. So whoop. So then I don't know what I'm running for. I'm going to go into low range. Yeah, that should be fine. Get some light on it so we can see. I was wondering why I couldn't move my Y. The handle's up against the tripod. Alright, I'm going to just zero my, well, it doesn't matter because the next ones I put in won't be in the same spot. I'm just going to look at them and make sure that I went through all the way. Air to blow through. Looks like it. It's tough to see. Let me just take my paper. Yep, went all the way through. So we can put it back. I don't know how I'm going to do the spare one. I'll have to put something in there to take up the space. And just put in 2 more. Put in 2 more. Leave it out a little bit further this time, I think, so I can see. There we go. They're clamped. And there we go. There's the other. So we got 4 of them split. Now the last one I'll figure out how to do, and I'm just going to cut away here and then figure this out, and then when I get ready to start heat treating, I'll show you the process.